Hi guys, so this week we're going to start talking about Socratic seminars. If you've never done one before, they're a pretty interesting way of having a conversation, and so we're going to explain a little bit about what a Socratic seminar is. So Socratic seminars are named for their embodiment of Socrates' belief in the power of asking questions. He believed that inquiry over information was the key and discussion over debate. That's how you learned. So Socratic seminars are about looking at the information and figuring out what others have to say. So when you read an article or a text or a novel, as well as seeing how your classmates are processing that same information. Ultimately, in a Socratic seminar, nobody is going to tell you what to think. It's up to you to decide what you believe. So there's some rules to a Socratic seminar. You don't raise your hands. You listen carefully when other people are talking and address each other respectfully. Remember, we're discussing and ideas, and we're not debating people. So you want to base your opinions on the text, so refer to it often. The things that you've read, we've read 2 articles for this particular Socratic seminar, and address your comments to the whole group. No side conversations with other people. You're talking to everybody in the group. Use sensitivity to take turns and not interrupt other people. Monitor your airtime. Don't suck all the air out of the room and do all the talking. Some of you talk very little and some of you talk a lot. You want to kind of find that in-between balance where you're adding to the conversation but not controlling the conversation. Be courteous and in representing your own thoughts and reasoning, but be flexible and willing to change your mind in the face of new or compelling evidence or arguments. More rules. There's an inner circle and an outer circle. The inner circle will have their conversation for about 10 minutes. If you're in the outer circle and desperately want to join the conversation, you can pop into the hot seat, but you can't stay longer than a minute. And that is not always the case with a Socratic seminar, but we're going to do it that way. You want to also be listening to what other people are saying. So repeat back what the last person said before adding your own contributions. And that ensures that you're not spending so much time thinking about what you want to say that you're not hearing what's going on. Take turns. If we were in person, you'd have 3 cards, a green, a yellow, and a red, to let you know when it was your turn again. So everybody would start with a green, and as you said things, you would turn it. And if your cards were red and other people still had green cards, you'd need to encourage them to speak before you had another turn. Keep an eye on who is not talking and invite them into the conversation so that everybody gets that chance. When you're in the outer circle, you need to watch your partner to know when they have asked their 3 questions, and you're going to be taking focus notes to keep track of what is being asked so you don't repeat the same questions. Jot down important contributions and answers to the questions that are posed. That's the during section of the 3 slides that you were given. After your partner has asked 3 questions or had 3 interactions, you're going to switch places with them. So now we're going to find a partner. Well, before you start, you're going to find a partner and you're going to match up in a document. You'll put your names next to each other, and that's how we'll know that you're going to be partners. Once you found your partner, I'm going to help you figure out who's going to go first. For example, I might say whoever has shorter hair is in the inner circle first. So that's kind of how we're going to do it. The inner circle people move to the inside of the Jamboard and make sure that you have your notes ready. And then the outer circle is going to be behind their partner who is in the inner circle. When you fill out the reflection, which is going to happen after the seminar, they're on the last page of your 3 slides, and answer the questions or prompts. You're going to need to reflect on the experience. What was the best part, worst part? What was your overall opinion of the process? And you're going to explain how you feel after listening to your peers. Did you change your opinion, and why or why not? And then you're going to set a goal for the next time for what you might do a little bit differently. This is the rubric that we're going to use to score you. If you want a 4, make sure that you're participating at least 3 times using specific evidence and academic vocabulary. 2 times using specific evidence or referring to the text is going to get you a 3. If you don't refer to the text, you're probably going to be down to a 2. And if you don't participate or it seems off topic or it doesn't add anything to the discussion, then you're going to land on a 1. Also, it's important that you complete, for a 4, that you complete all the sections of the pre and during and post seminar pieces. A 3, you completed most of them, but you left some of the answers blank. A 2, you got more than half, but there's some missing pieces or you didn't answer incomplete sentences. And a 1, you didn't do it. Okay. And these are the pages that I'm referring to. Your first page is going to be where you put your level 1, 2, and 3 questions on it. You've written a lot of these questions on the 2 articles, but make sure that they're in the form of a question using complete sentences when you transfer them to this document. Some of you just jotted down sentence fragments of thoughts that you had as you read the articles, and here's the point where you're going to create more of a question. While you're in the Socratic seminar, if you are in the co-pilot seat, you're keeping track of what's going on in the conversation on this document so that when you are into the speaking role and when you're reflecting on it, that you have the information here to refer to. So basically, it's just a focused note without the summary, because your summary is actually going to be a debrief, which is this next page. So you're going to reflect on this after the Socratic seminar. How did you feel about the seminar? Your overall opinion. You're going to reflect on your own experience in the Socratic seminar. Were you able to talk enough? Did you talk too much? How did it go for you? If you changed your opinion during the discussion, what was the argument that changed it? What point was made? If you didn't change it, what was the argument that makes you stick to the same side and not change your opinion? What was the best part? Number 3, best part of it. Was it a really super interesting question, or someone who helped move the process along, or somebody who just really was a superstar and did a great job? What was your best part, and what was the worst part? Was there something that, some negative behavior or interactions that weren't super positive, or did somebody hog the stage? What was the worst part of it? And then what should we do differently for next time? Your suggestions for what you might change for the next time we do a Socratic seminar. Maybe, you didn't like Jamboards and you have a better idea. We are welcoming of all new ideas. As a Socratic seminar participant, what area of the process do you need to work on? Do you need to maybe be more involved next time? What is it that you need to see happen so that you're a better Socratic seminar participant? Okay, and so that's it.